Hi everyone, I'm here today to show you the Rolling Stone for October-November 2025 with Lewis Tomlinson on the cover. And this I had to order. I could not find it anywhere. And if you didn't know, this is the UK version of Rolling Stone. There is an American version. This is the UK one. And we are going to look at the Lewis Tomlinson article and basically a lot of other things in the magazine. Like I said, this sold out and I had to order it. I think I ordered one of the last copies because it sold out like immediately after that. And there's the copy we have advertising the magazine. And we love Perry. Perry is so amazing. So I'll definitely be reading this later on. I just wanted to show you guys because I know some people couldn't get their hands on this, couldn't read the article, didn't want to purchase it because it was not cheap for a magazine. But this is the start of Louis' article. And I'm sorry, this picture is one of the best ones that I've seen of him. I love this jacket. Jacket. I think it's a jacket, but I love that jacket. 10 out of 10. He needs to wear more things like that, in my opinion. But there's not a bad picture of him in this. And I will be the first to admit, he was not my One Direction favorite. But solo music-wise, he is. Nothing against the other guys. Love their solo stuff. Amazing. I just have a soft spot for Louis. And Lemonade is 10 out of 10. Chef's kiss. I can't wait to hear the whole album. I've ordered 4 copies of his album that doesn't come out until January of 2026. So I guarantee I'll probably order more copies if there are bonus tracks or special editions or limited pressing vinyls. And I missed the signed copies, guys, so I'm kind of upset about that. So I'm hoping he drops more of those. Vinyl or CD, I don't care, because I will get one. But the jacket thing here, it's working for him. Like, he needs to dress like this more. I know there's a stylist that did all this, but he's amazing. I will be continuing to read this. Like, I can't wait to read that as well. But, guys, my favorite picture is probably the cover. That's 100% probably why they chose the cover, because it is the best picture in the article. But let's take a look at more things in the book here. Book magazine. It's as thick as a book, guys. There's a lot of stuff in here. And a lot of magazines like this, how I find new music or music that is rediscovered to me that I may have forgotten about is just flipping through these magazines. I love flipping through these magazines. I'm not a big Gorillaz fan. I know a lot of people are. They're just not my taste. Nothing against you guys that like it. I do like the graphics. Their little cartoon versions. I do like that. Just, I'm not a huge fan of the music. And I had no idea about him, so I'm going to keep reading about that because I am a punk fan. So if punk is a thing, I'm going to have to read about it. More new music that I've not heard of, so I'm going to definitely take my time and look up some artists and find some new stuff. Like I said, I like how they put different kinds of artists in the same magazine. That way, if you're buying it for one person, like I did for Louis Tomlinson, you get other things. Like Queen. I love Queen. And I have no idea who this is at all. But I really like how they did this in the article. It like really brings it together. And it's going to make me want to read the article because that quote, I love. I'm a student before anything. You're always learning. Every day you are learning. So that quote is going to make me read his article. and learn who he is. And if he's a musical artist, that's going to be something I listen to. I love The Last Dinner Party, guys. Love them. I was happy to see them in here. And then Lola's down in the corner. I love her album. She's on a little break right now, but that's all right. Everybody deserves a break. And her album is so good. Just like Perry's album is so good. You guys, those are both two underrated women artists. Perry and Lola. You guys need to check them out. This I was looking at because it's like a show and it said something about Tourette's. I did not read it close enough. I'm going to have to keep reading it. But I don't know about this aesthetic here, like the cowboy look. I'm not a fan of. It's not something I enjoy. But the vintage trainers and the jean jacket sort of bag, that's nice. More about Queen, which I love that Queen is in here. Freddie walking around the garden next to a churchyard with a notebook searching for inspiration. That sounds Freddie-ish. And then John Fogerty. Love him too. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you have any questions, comments, or requests, please leave them in the comments below. And please subscribe. Bye.